or to prove anything to you. I can care less. You have that free will. You can go on and continue to do what in hell you want to do. It doesn't matter to me. I'm here for the lost sheep of the house of Israel, whom was given to me by mine Ab, and that is also prophetical. And I know this, as you decide to venture away and stay away and stay under the if, then know this, that the other night, on the night of the 30th day of the 3rd month of the solar calendar, the 30th day, the last day of the 3rd month, my very soul deployed the 7 last plagues upon the heathen and their land that truly began. It actually began on May 7th, 2018. Why May 7th, 2018? Because that marked the 11th year anniversary of mine Ab, when he ascended his soul back up into heaven, out of the terrestrial body that he used here on earth for 72 years. And then he took that body and cremated it, had it burned up beyond recognition, ashes. Why? So that the scientists and those in the morgues and the medical examiners will not cut it open to see what is so special about God, his body. So he had it cremated. And here my people today are looking for that same body to return. In the meantime, I have deployed the 7 last plagues. And that 11 years, that's from 2007 to 2018. And that 11th year also fulfilled Genesis chapter 15 and verse 14. Make a note. And that commenced the time to begin when the full judgment of those who captured my people of Judah and placed them in bondage will begin to taste fire upon the earth. And if you want to know the first fire, then go to Hawaii and look at the volcano in Hawaii, and go to Guatemala and look at the volcano in Guatemala. There's fire upon the earth. And as that fire is spread upon the earth, then it will fulfill what was read in Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 1, as well as Revelation chapter 16 and verse 4. So read that. Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 1 says what? It came also in the days of Jehoiakim, the son of Josiah, king of Yehudah, unto the end of the 11th year of Zedekiah, the son of Josiah, king of Yehudah, unto the carrying away of Jerusalem, captive in the 5th month, end quote. That is a simile and an allegory of what's happening and what happened to my people Judah today. Yehudah Yahweh. It is also a parallel of Ezekiel chapters 26, 30, and 31. Read it on your own. Praise Yahweh. So remember, as we begin to bring this video to a close, 2 Chronicles chapter 7 verse 14, mine Ab says that his people, Yud He Wav Dalet Yud Yehudah Yahweh, the ruling tribe, and Yud Shin Resh Aleph Yud Yishra Yahweh, the rest of the 11 tribes, that ye must humble yourselves, you must pray and seek his face, and turn from your wicked ways. Then mine Ab, your Ab, Yud will hear you from heaven, and will forgive your sin and heal your land. But you should want to know, where is his face? Where is his face? Remember, we told you earlier that we provided a computer for them to create what you have today called Facebook. And here we are. You want to know why Mark named it Facebook? They know. So where are you going to find the face of Yahweh? He says seek my face. He says seek my face. He doesn't say seek mine face. See, Yahweh did not say seek mine face with M-I-N-E, which is his own official profile of his own anatomy. Yahweh said seek my face. M-Y, mem yud, me, mem yud, me. Seek my face, which is a face that he formed that belongs to him and is able to be seen by his people today, even on social media, even on YouTube, even on Facebook, even in photographs all over the planet. So what do you think that face is today? Figure it out. Comprehend? Do you comprehend? No, because some still say they can't comprehend. They can only understand. What is that? What is understand? What is understand? Understand is an English trick word. Understand. Needless to say, and notwithstanding, for you, many others, and the rest of who continues to say that you understand, then know this. What is being presented to you right now in care of this English word known as understand was written as a ciphered word. It was written as a ciphered word. It came from two words and a nickname. The first word is under. The second word is stand. And the nickname is stand without the D. We detached the D for a reason. We're going to show you that in a moment. But this stand comes from the 11th century, and that is short for Stanislaw. That's Stanislaw. Who was that? Stanislaw, he was Bishop of Krakow of the Roman Catholic Church, who made all of his members stand under Satan, the devil, and that's evil. How did he do that? How? Well, when you placed understand backward, put number 2 where 1 is and put 1 where 2 is, and remove the D, you have stand under S-A-T-A-N. When you take stand and remove the, you could write stand with the D and then remove the D. And you take under and put it in the middle. And you take stand again, but you take a vowel A, you take a A and add after the S. Put the T in the middle with your A again and N, and you have Satan. And then you're left with evil, the D. Take the evil and place it before, in front of, actually in back of the D, on the right side of the D. And you have the devil. And that will lead you into standing under, overstand, standing under Satan the devil. Stand under Satan the devil. But then we have some of our people today, Judah came up with overstand. And say something silly like, I'll overstand. Well, here's a question I have for you. You overstand what? What do you overstand? Show me the word overstand in the King James Version Holy Bible. In fact, how can you overstand and you haven't perfected how to come from having a mind to understand yet? You haven't humbled yourself. You haven't prayed in Hebrew to your Hebrew God. You haven't sought His holy and divine face. You haven't even turned from your wicked ways. So how, in this part under Hallel, which is also hell, He, Yud, Lamed, Lamed, Hallel, which is also known, he was also known as Lucifer. How can you overstand and you haven't come from understand yet? And you're going to overstand? You can't even stand up on your own feet. You can't even stand up on your own yet. If you could, then there would be no need, there would have not been a need for me to come. And there would be no reason for my very soul to tell Danny Yah that I will come and stand for you in the last days, just as it reads in Daniel chapter 12. and verse 1, that says what? As I told Daniel, and Daniel said, and I quote, Daniel chapter 12 verse 1 says what? Quote, and at that time shall Michael stand up? That's a lie. No Michael. It's Mika Yahweh. Mem Yud Kaf Yud Wav He. Never was a Michael. Shall stand up who? The great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, no doubt about it. Every one that shall be found written in the book. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. Now you read it. Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up. And Mika Yahweh, Mem Yud Kaf Yud Wav He. Mika Yahweh stands up. The great prince was standing for the children of our people. There shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and you're in it. You're in that time right now. Everyone that shall be found written in the book, you should want to find yourself in the book. So how can you say you overstand? And there is a great prince from the celestial lodge who is now standing over you. Can you overstand my power and wisdom? Can you overstand my judgment over you, as it says in Micah chapter 3 verse 8? Do you even know who I am? Even with the doubled I, the I that comes before J and after H. And I have a double I, one in both trays of the pair of balances. And you have no idea what that is. That's found in Revelation chapter 6 verse 5. You don't know what that is. How could you overstand? Come out of your ego. Come down from your ego and humble yourself and pray and seek the face of mine Ab. Seek his face. With that said, once again, we're going to invite you to learn how to humble yourself and pray and seek the face of Yahuwah by joining us in our 2 weekly telestudies. 2 a week. Tuesday evenings and Friday evenings at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's New York time. You may join us by dialing 831-221-6177. Again, 831-221-6177. With that said, once again, we would like to say Todah in Hebrew, thank you in English, for clicking on to this video to learn how to pray to mine Ab, your Ab, Yehuda Yahweh, Yishwa Yahweh. Pray to your Ab, Yud Wav He, in Hebrew, and how to humble yourself in distress during this time. With that said, Ani Ahab, your Ab, Yud Wav He, Ani Ahab, and so do I, your servant here on earth with ye, Ani Ahab. Shalom Aleichem Yehuda Yahweh. Shalom Aleichem Yishwa Yahweh. Praise Yud Wav He.